Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Rebel, and as always, I have to give you my parental advisory. I tend to cuss like a sailor, and I could also talk like a pervert. So if you ain't into that, exit stage left. You ain't gonna hurt my feelings now because I know I ain't everybody's cup of tea. So, yeah, I have a whole night to myself other than Mr. Braden is over here with me. But hubby is out of town with the band. They're in Wichita, Kansas, so they're staying the night up there. So I have the total night to myself to video with. That's what we're going to do. So you're going to see me look like this quite a bit in the next 50 videos. I don't know. But anyways, let's just jump right into it because you're here to see what's in the title, right? Not to listen to me talk. But I do have a Ccolor Cosmetics haul. I got the two newest palettes that they released. Now, I did not get the last palette that they released. It's called Cherry 2. I just didn't really care for that palette, the way it looked. And even though I love Ccolor and I have so much of their stuff, I just didn't feel the urge to buy that one. So I didn't do it. So what I got were these two here. Like I said, they're the newest ones. We got Purple Rain and Galaxy. I'm going to go ahead and jump into Galaxy. And there's what the front of Galaxy looks like. There's the back. And it's the same packaging if y'all have these. It's kind of the same packaging except for these are smaller. It's square pans. But if you don't know, this is duping something. I want to give you all a couple of seconds to guess what that is duping. I knew this one right off the bat. That's why I jumped on it because I wanted that palette. But I didn't really want to spend that much money for it because this is a pretty neutral color story with a few pops of color. But this is duping the Huda Beauty Mercury Retrograde palette. So yeah, I know y'all you're back there going, we want to see the damn swatches. Show us the damn swatches. Quit yakking and show us the swatches. So that's what I'm going to do for y'all. I'm going to swatch out. I don't know if y'all would see all or just a few. You tell me right now. And I'll psychically think what you're telling me. Okay, you said all. So we're going to do all. We're going to do, is this arm? Or do I want to do it on my hand? I think hand would be better. Let me get the wipes out and ready. Because I can kind of maneuver the hand around. So we're just going to start off with the Mercury. Sorry, the Galaxy. I keep wanting to call this Mercury. The Galaxy palette from the top. And then work our way over. So the first one is Stellar. Is Stellar. Let me tell you. Venus. Celestial feels weird, but it's pretty. It's Supernova. It feels the same way. It feels kind of weird, but pretty. Ccolor to be a affordable formula is really good. Really good. And that is a pretty color. I'm going to try to get the whole row of one hand. There we go. So there are the colors. There we go. You kind of see. The first one is Stellar. It's the Peak Shimmer. We have a matte, kind of peachy brown. That is Venus. This one is called Celestial, that purple shimmer. The silvery blue shimmer is called Supernova. This teal shimmer is called Neptune. And then this teal matte is called Earth. So there are the colors on the top row. Super pretty. Like I said, in ways, I like if we're going to compare, Profusion to Ccolor, in a lot of ways, I prefer Ccolor because Ccolor seems to have. Somebody wants his fan on. There, we'll put it on low, okay? But Ccolor tends to have more pigmentation than Profusion. And the only problem with that, the pigmentation is It tends to sometimes be a little bit harder to blend out to where Profusion blends out really easy, but it doesn't have near the pigmentation, so then you have to build it up. So it's always a compromise, and it's just depending on the look as to which one I prefer. This next row is quite a few mattes, and I'm not for sure if they're really going to show up. Especially this next one. I don't think it'll show up at all. Nope. You gotta put it on low or medium, buddy. Yeah, that one's like my skin tone color. You're not going to see it. So I'm swatching out the next row. How are you guys doing tonight? It's like 10 o'clock here, and I decided, since I'm not busy, I want to go swatching and videoing and everything else. So this is the next row. We have Starship. It's a matte. The Panda looks brown, but that's coming off like a peach color. Then we have the champagne color that's called Saturn. This rosy mauve color that's called Trillion. This one here, this brownish colored one right there, it's called Pluto. You can barely see this one here because it's my skin color. It's called Cosmos. This last one is a shimmery pearl white, and it's called Milky Way. So yeah, like I said, I was just sitting around absolutely doing nothing. Should be cleaning the house or something, but I was doing nothing, just watching TV. The boys were being good. Kaden finally went to bed. So I'm like, why not just go ahead, because I have even more. I have one video on hold for Shop SA. Then I have 2 more things down here of Shop SA I'm going to have to do videos on. So why not just start banging out videos while I have time, and the house is quiet, all is calm. The turkey's asleep, Caden's asleep. Yes, I have a pet turkey in here, so not in here, but he's in the house, and he's being quiet now finally. He went to bed. I'll have to tell you the story of my pet turkey. Okay. So yeah, about 2.5 months ago, I got 2 baby pet turkeys. You know, like chicks, like little baby chicks. They stayed at the house for a little while, you know, until they got bigger. They feathered out. The temperatures got warmer outside. Then I moved them outside, and they were out there for about 4 days. And the little female I had, she started getting real sick and went downhill real fast. It was like she was drunk. She stumbled a lot. She acted like she had a cold, kind of sneezing, and I don't know, it's just weird. It didn't take her very long. I mean, like I said, she went, there's one hair. She went really, it's not my hair. Risky is like totally, I'm gonna have to like sweep my floors twice because he's shedding so much. Anyways, she just went really quick. There was not a lot I could do. Damn. Wasn't a lot I could do to stop, you know, slow it down or help her or anything, and she went quick. Well, Tom, which was the male turkey I have, he was doing okay, doing fine, you know. And the one that died, she wasn't really flourishing much. She was staying really runty. So I thought, well, maybe there was something genetically wrong with her, causing her a dwarfism, and it just took her. But then I noticed the next day, Tom started doing the same thing. That's what we named him. Well, Billy named him Tom T. Hall. His old country singer. But anyways, I call him Tom for short. He started doing the same things. Couldn't walk, stumbling around like a drunk. He kept on like shaking his head constantly, like he had some nerve problem. Started sneezing, liquid coming out of his nose, and I'm like, I don't know what to do. So I brought him in real quick, put him in a box, and started giving him, I had some leftover antibiotics that I didn't finish taking. I know, you're supposed to take them. I stopped because I started having complications from them. Or not complications, but allergic reaction to it. So, stopped taking it. Well, I had those left over. So I'm like, I'm just going to give them to him. If it helps him, it helps him. If it kills him, he's dying anyway. So, by the way, they're right there. That helped a little bit. I think it prolonged his life a little bit, long enough for me to think of another thing to do. I had 2 bottles of horse wormer left that I used to use on my rabbits, because everything gets worms. All animals get worms. So I had these 2 tubes of horse wormer, and I'm like, I'm just gonna try it. Like I said, if it kills him, well then I hurried his time along. He quit suffering, or it might help him. So I gave him both of those tubes within a 3-day period. Slowly, he started turning around, to where now he's about 4.5 months old. He went from about this size, now he's about this size. He still has issues, like he's got a nerve problem. I don't know, it's weird. I'll have to put him on video one day. But he's covered in poop, because he constantly stumbles and falls in his poop, and I just can't keep him clean. So that's why I haven't really showed him yet, because people be like, ew, yeah. But anyways, hopefully once it cools down enough. I tried to take him out there, put him back in the pen. It was too hot for him. He about had a heat stroke. So I had to bring it back in. But these are the last row of colors. We have Asteroid. We have Mars. We have Halo. Lightyear. Cosmic Dust. It's Solar. And I didn't tell you what colors these were, because you could pretty much see these colors. So this is the whole Galaxy palette here. It's $10. There's several YouTubers that are affiliated with Ccolor that you could get their coupon codes and get 2% off, which that's what I do. I can't remember the code offhand, or I would let you have it or give it to you. But just look up YouTubers, kind of larger ones, and if they're doing Ccolor hauls and stuff, reviews, then get their code and save you some coin for the shipping and stuff, because I think you have to have, maybe it's $25 for the free shipping, and I didn't have it, of course. I just had $20, so excuse me. Okay, the next one is the Purple Rain palette. So it took me a minute to figure out what this palette was. I can't get the tape off. Should have told that damn turkey story. I'm already 12 minutes in, haven't got to the second palette yet, because I thought, oh, this is going to be a quick-ass video. I should have known I'd get the bullshit, did it? And then go into a long-ass video. So here is the Purple Rain, and I had to be careful, because like I said, when I pulled this out of the packaging, when I went to check to make sure nothing was broken, this pan was just totally just flying around. It's not broken, it's unglued. So there we go. I don't know if it's my blood pressure or what, but the light looks like it's dimming and then flashing, you know how they lightly, I don't know if it's my blood pressure or my heart doing it, because sometimes I don't kind of play games on my eyes. So hopefully it's not, and the video's okay, but there is, I'm going to put my finger on that one, but there it is. Now, do you know what this is? You may not really know who this is duping offhand. Like I said, because it took me a minute to kind of sit there and look at the colors and really figure it out. But this is duping Mr. Calf Relates. Was it Bloodlust? I think it was Bloodlust. It was that purple palette that I'm not saying who he is. Anyways, it's the dupe for that. Like I said, I love this brand because they dupe all of his crap. So if there are color stories I like, I can just go to them instead of, giving him money for his Louis Vuittons and all that shit. So, okay, so we're going to dive into, like I said, we're going to just do directly like I did the first time. I'm just going to go in. And I said in the previous, I was kind of saying, ew, not really ew. Some of these, they're really like chrome, not multi-chrome. More of the metallics, there we go. The metallic shimmers have a strange feeling to them. They're not creamy, but they're not powder. I don't know. It's just weird to explain. So there's a different texture to them compared to like just the shimmers. There we go. God, I can't think tonight. The videos might get funnier and funnier the longer I keep on doing this. The first row is going to be very light in color because these are lighter colors. I'm going to try to build up, especially like this purple. There's a lavender purple matte. It's not really showing up much. And then the white. There we go. So we have ice crystal, which is just a matte, kind of off-white color, matte color. There we go. This was called Lilac Dream. It's a shimmer. This one is that lilac color that wasn't coming off very well, but that was called Rain, right here. And this one's called Faith, and it's kind of a duochrome color. You see it kind of goes from brown to a purple to a peachy color. This one is exposed, and it has glitter in it. I don't know if you could tell, but it's kind of a metallic with some glitter. And then that one is called Bravery. So that's the top row. Like I said, the top row is very light in color. It's not the shadow's fault. It's just they are all light in color. So like I said, we've had an uneventful day. Daddy left early. We just pretty much played. That's all we did. Played, ate, watched TV. That's about it. He's messaged me a few times. And he seems to be having fun, even though they're having trouble with the sound guy up there. But that happens sometimes. You just get sound guys that just don't listen. And you just kind of, oh gosh, that color. Ooh, my pickle is tickled. Oh, that color there, that is gorgeous. Can't wait for y'all to see it. I don't know if the original one was like this, but okay. Now that looks really pretty in the pan, but out here on the hand it's like, meh. Okay. So there is the second row. So we had Rainfall. And in the pan it looks really dark, like a dark grape, but it comes off like this. Let me get a little closer. That's Drizzle. This one is Raincoat. This is the color I was talking about. It is so pretty. So that one is called Royalty. This one here is called Imperial. And then this one was the one I was going, nah. It looks pretty in the pan. But what you get on there is just a dark black with a little bit of pink glitter coming through. I don't know if you can see it. But it's called Storm. And I can show you these two in the pan real quick. There we go. See how that one, it looks really pretty, but then once you put it on, it's like that. That was the one I'm like really going crazy about. Very pretty. So let's get these off. We'll get the last row done and over with. Now I've got a lot of glitter. Royalty and the Storm color had a lot of glitter to them. So I've got a lot of gold pink glitter going on. The next row looks like a lot of deeper colored mattes and then one shimmer. So maybe they'll show up a lot better for the mattes. Like I said, I don't normally have an issue with Ccolor's mattes at all. I know what you think, since that top row was kind of lackluster, that, you know, they suck. They really don't suck. It's just the colors were lighter. And I'm not that great of a swatcher. Oh, that color he hardly showed up because it's my color. Okay, this one is the one I'm interested in. It looks really pretty in the pan. Oh, that one didn't go on that great. I really want that one to pop. Now that one is a little bit disappointing, I will say. So is that one too. Okay. Let me try to clean up here. Kind of hard to clean up with one hand. Alright, here's the last row. So this one, it's called Wanderlust. And like I said, it looks like a purple in the pan, but on camera, it's looking like it's more of a pink color. Then we have this one here, it's called Majestic. And that looks a lot like the top. As a matter of fact, I'm going to swatch them. The top color. Okay, there is a slight difference. there's the top color, so it's lighter than that one. So anyways, that one was Majestic. This one was called Dust Cloud. It's pretty close to my skin tone again. This one's called Burlesque. This was the one I was kind of disappointed about because I really thought it was going to pop as it does the pan, but that's Forgiving. And then this one kind of lackluster. That was Kingdom. Well, there we go. So here are the two palettes. What did I do with the other one? Oh, I put it back in the box. Well, I put it back in the box. Anyways, here we go. Here are the two palettes. Hope you enjoyed seeing them. I hope that gave you some ideas if you have been looking at them. You can kind of see, you know, how they're swatching anyways. Of course, if you want a video of me doing a look with them, you know what to do down below. I will gladly get to it and do it for you. But anyways, the wipe is done in the trash. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And if you haven't, hit that subscribe button down below. Leave me comments. Like me if you like me. And if you don't like me, hit it hard twice and really push it to me. But anyways, thank you so much. I love you guys. See you guys really soon. Bye.